A matrix is given in this question. Let A is this matrix. F of x is given. Okay, polynomial is given. Then f of A will be. Now f of x is given to us. Since f of x is x square plus x minus 1. So how we are finding f of 1 and f of 2? We are substituting x value 1 and x value 2 to get f of 2 and f of 1. Likewise, to find f of a, we should substitute x value a in this expression. So we will get a square plus a minus 1. Okay, but 1 in matrix is what? Identity matrix. Okay, so here identity matrix will come. So f of a we should find, that means we should find a square, a identity matrix we know, and then value of this expression. Okay, so simultaneously we can do, simultaneously means here I can write a square plus then a minus identity, or you can find a square first, a is there already, after that you can substitute values in this expression. So 0 1 1 2, 0 1 1 2 plus a matrix minus identity matrix. Okay, so here multiplication of matrix 2 by 2 order will come. This is 2 by 2, this is 2 by 2. So first row, first column 0 into 0 0, 1 plus 1 1. Okay, then 0 into 1 0, 1 into 2 2, 0 1, sorry 2, then 1 plus 4 plus, here you can subtract these two. Okay, 0 minus 1 you can write minus 1, 1 minus 0 means 1, 1 minus 0 means 1, and 2 minus 1 means 1. So 1 2 2 5 plus minus 1 1 1 1. Now we can add corresponding element. First row first element will be added to first row first element of the second matrix. So 1 minus 1, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 5 plus 1. So final answer will be 0, 3, 3 and 6. If A equal to cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, then for what value of alpha? A is identity matrix. A is given this matrix, but for what values of alpha A can be identity. That means A is equal to identity matrix we have to equate, and then alpha value we can find. So A is cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, and identity matrix, see if A is of order 2 by 2, you should write identity matrix of 2 by 2 order. So now we can compare the values to get the answer. Cos alpha is 1. Corresponding element we can compare. Cos alpha is equal to 1 and sin alpha is 0. So we will check here whether for both the corresponding elements we are getting same alpha. So we know cos alpha is 1. For cos 0 is 1. Okay, and sin 0 is 0. That means alpha value can be 0 if we compare the second row first element of the matrix, and it is 0 if we compare the first row first element. That means in any case alpha value is 0. So alpha equals to 0 is the answer. Show by an example that for, this is very important. Show that by an example that for A is not equal to 0, means A matrix is not a 0 matrix, B matrix is not a 0 matrix, and AB equal to 0. Okay, product should come as 0. So hint is given, that means direct answer is given. Here you clearly you can see A is not the zero metric and B is also not the zero metric, but AB will be 0. So whenever they ask such type of question, means A is not 0, B is not 0. So see the pattern. You can take one matrix with 0 column and another matrix with 0 row. Okay. So here first column is 0 column and here second row is 0 column. Then after multiplying both the matrix, you will get the 0 matrix. Okay. So this is the answer given. Very important question for 1 mark. Give one example of skew symmetric matrix of each order 2 and order 3. Most important question. Most important for 1 mark. Okay. So see, while writing skew symmetric metric example or symmetric metric example, we should know what is skew symmetric, what is symmetric. So symmetric metric means A is equal to A transpose, isn't it? And how we are getting transpose? By interchanging rows and columns. So if A metric is given by Aij, A transpose metric will be given by Aji, isn't it? All the elements of A will be Aij form. All the elements of A transpose will be Aji form. Okay. Consider one example, one element from this matrix. One element means Aij is equal to Aji. Okay. Now, if I want to find diagonal elements, so diagonal elements means what? Suppose this is 2 by 2 matrix. So here A11 element, first row first element, first row second column element, second row first column element, second row second. So in diagonal elements, if you see, I and j values are equal 1, 1, 2, 2, isn't it? And in 3 by 3 matrix, you will get like this, A22, A33. Okay, so I and j values will be equal. So here I'll put that condition, I and j are equal. That means conditions for, this is condition for diagonal element. Okay, so what will happen in this case? Aii is equal to Aii. Aii minus Aii equal to 0. 0 equal to 0. What does this mean? We know 0 is equal to 0. That means for any diagonal element, we will get this condition. What I am trying to say here is, if I want to write symmetric metric example, how I can write? I can write any element, no condition on diagonal elements. Okay, because this is the condition. 0 equal to 0 means for any values we can get the symmetric matrix. That means if I write 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, any values I can write here in diagonal element places. Okay, because there is no condition on that. But to write symmetric metric, this diagonal element should act as a mirror, no? Suppose here 1, 3, 2. So this element should be 1, these elements should be 3, this element should be 2. These diagonal elements will act as a mirror. Okay, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2. So same question if they ask, give one example of skew symmetric metric of order 2 and 3. Sorry, symmetric metric first. Symmetric metric. Symmetric metric means 2 by 2 order, you can write any number, diagonal element 2, 1. Okay, there won't be any effect of diagonal elements in symmetric metric. Okay, you write 3 here, so 3 should come here. So this is of order 2 by 2. This is symmetric metric. You can verify. How will you verify? You find A transpose here, you will get the same. See 2, 3, first column, 3, 1, 3, 1. They are equal, isn't it? Okay, now for 3 by 3 order, you can write any diagonal element, 2, 1, minus 3. Okay, any element you can write diagonally. and other element, suppose 3 here, so 3 should come here, minus 2 here, so minus 2 should come here, 1 here, so 1 here. Okay, these diagonal elements should act as a mirror in symmetric metric. Now we'll come to the condition of skew symmetric metric. For skew symmetric metric, we have this condition: A is equal to minus A transpose. Okay, that means Aij is equal to minus Aji. Again, I'll check the condition on diagonal elements. So if I consider one element of this expression, Aij is equal to minus Aji. Condition on diagonal element means I equal to j. If I substitute here, I'll get Aii minus Aii, isn't it? Minus Aii will come here, plus Ai. That means 2Aii equal to 0, Aii equal to 0. What does it mean? This means I means 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. That means all the diagonal element should be 0. So while writing example of skew symmetric, remember that diagonal element should be 0. Okay? All the diagonal elements should be 0. So how will we write example here? Suppose for 2 by 2 metric, diagonal element should be 0. Okay, and here if it is 2, here write additive inverse of that number, minus 2. Okay, this is 2 by 2 example. Skew symmetric example of order 2 by 2 over. Now for 3 by 3, write diagonal element first, 0, 0. So if it here it is 2, here it should be minus 2. If here it is minus 3, here it should be 3. If here it is 4, here it should be minus 4. Okay, additive inverse of these numbers will come here. So this is A metric, B metric. You can verify, you can take A transpose and then minus A transpose. That matrix will be equal to this. B transpose, B minus B transpose will be equal to this. So these are the two conditions to write examples of symmetric and skew symmetric. For symmetric metric, you can write diagonal element any number, but other non-diagonal element should be mirror image. Okay, diagonal element should act as a mirror. Okay, and to write skew symmetric example, diagonal element must be 0, and then additive inverse of each diagonal elements you should write.